Now, you'll be surprised, but our surrounding people, for example, like family members, friends, acquaintances, lovers, are varied in friend quality. I call that FQ then, for easy to identify. There are people with more FQ, mean friendly quality, friend quality, or more EQ, enemy quality. But we can change that, of course. It takes a long time. It takes some time. It takes love to change from EQ to FQ, from enemy to friend. But we have to cooperate. We have to try our best, both sides, in order to change enemy to friend. It needs the cooperation of both, person. So it's very difficult to know who is friend, who is enemy at the beginning. It takes a long time and keen observation to verify it. It could be a very painful process. Often we realize it too late. Because enemies, people, are often capable of making us believe that they are helpful and friend-like. In small ways they are. And then wait until some real important events happen to you. Then you will see their true nature. They either make trouble for you, disturb you so that you cannot reach your goal or you cannot fulfill your business, things like that, or make trouble in your family. Even Master's disciples are not all with FQ. You see, quite an astonishing numbers that follow any masters are with EQ, mean enemy quality. These are either there to cause trouble from within or to bring troubles into the master life, or to come back to enter the master circle in order to redeem their past sin, that they have harmed the masters or someone in the past life, and now they came back to redeem the mistake. But even then, if they came back to redeem the mistake, the master must suffer a lot in order to carry the burden of bad karma of this person, especially if that person has harmed the master in the past life. The bad karma is very, very, very heavy, very difficult. No one else can rescue this person except the master, because they have done harm to this master in the past life. But it's very difficult to deal with this kind of EQ disciple. It's also hard on their part, even though they try. The disciple always get entangled in the past bad karma and being poured into the darkness and in the negative action again and again and again, in different way, but similar to the past life action. It just maybe less intensity. Okay. Most true masters suffer or die because of these EQ disciples. Sometimes even die under their hands. If any master who are lucky and not have EQ disciples, they would never have to suffer at all. Even Buddha, has been tried assassination several times. Some masters have about 60% of EQ disciples. Some masters have about 30 or 40% disciples as average in their lives. If they're lucky, they would have 50-50. But even if the master knows that these or that disciple are the EQ incarnate, they rarely refuse them because of compassion, because they are the only one can help them. So we have, you see, for example, in the history of Christianity, we have Judah for Jesus and Devadatta for Buddha, for example. And there was a story in the kingdom of China. There's a book called The Three Kingdoms of China, one of the Chinese great literature. Okay, these EQ disciples or people, they don't have to do things deliberately in this lifetime. They could just harm the master invisibly even, and making them ill, making them sick, or doing things that are making trouble. Yes. maybe even with the law or with the peace in the house, or that the master well-beings, or interfere or obstruct master's mission in this lifetime. Even they don't do it on purpose. They just do it because the habit of the bad karma force to keep pulling them. And it's very strong, and if they're not strong enough, if they don't practice well and don't listen to the master instruction, then they will be always, like what you say, the pebble in the shoes of the master. Yes. And the same with the family members. No? That's why many families are not happy. Yes. We go back to China. There is a story in the Three Kingdoms. Yes. There was a very wise person named Khổng Minh. He is a great assistant to the king. And because his job has not done, the king still needs him. So he wanted to extend his life for another 12 years in order to help the younger king. So he prepared a ritual for that. There are some ritual you can prepare to extend your life. It could be true. I have not tried. So these are called white magic or black magic stuff, Now, so he prepared like 12 lamb to symbolize the 12 years extension. But before he finished meditation on this course, one of his assistants came in and clumsily extinguished the lamp, one of it. So that symbolized Khổng Minh's life extension is also extinguished with it. So he knew that he cannot stay longer. And then he prepared for his passing. Khổng Minh, this master, he knew this man is bad for him. He knew it long ago already. He knew it from beginning already. But because he still need him to do things. And at the last moment, this man came in, and he can't avoid that. So he died soon after.